Beautiful and fitting trousers are a great part to a stylish wardrobe. Hello viewer, I'm Stella with Stella B Fashion. Today I'll be showing you on how to draft women's trousers ready to sew. The materials and basic measurement for this course will be in the description. At the end of this video, you will know how to draft a fitting pair of trousers to your measurement for a quality garment. This is the part 2 of this pattern making series on drafting trousers. See my link in the description for part 1 and other related links. Follow this channel for my trouser sewing class. If you are looking for other patterns, see my bodies and corset drafting courses in the description. And remember to subscribe to the Stella B Fashion channel and click the bell for notifications to see more great fashion contents. So I'm going to use this front to draft the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is note when you want to draft your back, note that the back panel is always bigger than the front because we have more fuller bow. We have bow at the back and it's big, is fuller at the back. So that is why the back panel is always bigger than the front panel. So for that reason, I'm going to leave enough space here, like 2 inches, okay, from here to add the seam allowance we're going to add, okay? Or you add 2 inches or 3 inches, okay? So you see where you cut out from. So you're going to place it this way, okay? Because it's going to be the same length. And also at the top is the back is a little bit longer than the front, okay? So you also leave space at the top here, like 3 inches space or 4 inches. Can leave 3 inches or 4 inches, okay? So you have to pin down your material, pin the front, you pin your front panel, so I've gone ahead to pin it down. Please don't mind this. The fact the drafting paper is not enough. I had to add to it. That is why you are seeing this line here, okay? So I've gone ahead to pin it down. The next thing you do in this part, what we want to do, we want to extend our crotch length for the back. And note, when measurement you are taking, you're not taking it from the allowance, you're not taking from this, take it from the original measurement, okay? So that is what we'll be doing now. Now from this point here, this original point here, the original crotch line, okay, before then, let's extend all our lines. So I'll go ahead to extend my waist measurement. I'll also go ahead to extend the hip measurement. I'll also go ahead to extend the crotch length, the crotch line. I'll go ahead to extend the new line. Also go ahead to extend the ankle line. Okay. So the next thing we want to do, we want to extend the crotch extension for the back. So we usually use 2 inches for the extension for the back. You start from the main measurement here, okay? You mark your 2 inches. So this is the 2 inches. Once you have marked these 2 inches, note you come down by half an inch, okay, so that it will not be too tight at that region for you at the back to create more space. You will come down by half an inch at that same point. Come down by half an inch. So this point is the original point we will need. This is the point, the one we need. Okay. So once you are done with that, what you do, listen, from here to here, this is the original one. Okay. From the center here, this point here, to this point, you can see this point to the center of this dart, you divide it into 2. So when I divide it into 2, it's giving me 2 inches. This is the 2 inches here. You leave this point here, you come to this crotch, the front crotch, measure whatsoever you have there, okay? Whatsoever you have there, you take it there. This is what I have there, this point. So I take it back to this point here that I've measured this dots that I divided into 2. You take it there, you mark it up. So that's the point here. That is what we need. So this is the point we need. So this point, to this point, I'm going to join this point to this point. Listen, this point to this point here, then to meet this point. And before I do that, we need to get the crotch curve. As we did for the first one, from this point here, okay, we'll go up diagonally by 2 inches. Is going to be exactly here, okay, this half inches that we left, okay. So to this point, we'll have to curve it to meet this point. So let me just use a dotted line, okay. Okay, so I've gotten that line. So I'll go ahead to join it. So this is the back crotch, okay. I've done, this is the curve for the back. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to take the measurement I have for the front one, transfer it to the back. The waist measurement from here to here, I'm not adding the seam allowance. So whatsoever you have there, you can see 9 inches. You take it here, take it directly to this point here, diagonally, and measure that 9. As you can see the way I place the tape. Okay. So I'll go ahead to join the point. Okay, once I am done with this, so I'll start taking 1 inch allowance in both sides. I'll start taking 1 inch allowance, okay, from the original point, from the original measurement, not from the same measurement. I'll take 1 inch in both sides. Come here, take 1 inch, also the same thing here, 1 inch. You come also here, 1 inch. Take 1 inch. So once you are done with that, you connect all these points together. Okay, look at your new crotch point. You connect it here. You want to shape the back. You connect it the way I'm connecting. So the next thing you do, go ahead to take off the front panel. So this is the front, the back, okay? So the next thing you do is to come here, okay, and measure and note before you here, whatsoever you have here, the dots, that's what you also transfer here. So it's 4. I'm going to measure 4 here also. So don't take it straight, make it also parallel to this line. Going to mark 5 inches because the back dart is always longer than the front dart. You mark your 5 inches. Okay, join the points. And take 1/2 inch on this side. Then join the front together. The next thing you do, just add 1/2 inch in the round, 1/2 inch round as you did to the front. As you did to the front, okay? Cut 1/2 inch. This is just what I'm doing. You will go ahead to join the points. So go ahead to join them. go ahead to cut. We are done for the back. So you go ahead to cut out what you drafted. Okay, so as you can see, this is the back trousers, while this is the front. Okay, if you notice something, you can see that the back is longer at the center. This is because we have a bigger boot at the back. We have big bum. Okay, there's a big boot at the back. So that is why it's higher at the center. Okay, so this is it for the trousers. Now I'll be teaching you on how to draft the belts. Note, in case you want to add belts, okay, you have to take off 2 inches from the main measurements. Thanks for joining me. This has been Stella with Stella B Fashion. Comment if you have any questions and check my links if you need help with your fashion designs. I would love to help you perfect your work. If you found this video helpful, press the like button and subscribe to the Stella B Fashion channel for more helpful tutorials and contents for fashion designers.